Well, Happy New Year. Oh, man, here we go, 2021. I'm Eric Rhoads, publisher of Fine Art Connoisseur and Plein Air Magazine. We are at day number 282. Hard to believe, 282 days in a row. It is New Year's Day, 2021. And welcome to those of you who have joined in. I know everybody else is sleeping in because you've all been out partying hard last night. I'm sure a lot of you were, but not all of you were. Happy New Year to you. I'm not going to be here long today. I'm going to spend the day with my family. We're going to go on a big hike and start the new year with some outdoor exercise. It's beautiful here. It's cool, but it's not cold. And we're going to have a great day outside today. So thank you for joining in for the brief New Year's celebration. Briefly, the last time I was on, I announced a winner, or I announced a prize, which is the Plein Air apron, and the prize is going to Carolyn Zanny from Maine. So congratulations to Carolyn Zanny from Maine. We love that you're tuning in, and Carolyn, you're going to get a Plein Air apron to start your year right. So congratulations. Now today, I've got a couple of things. First off, remember on Christmas, we did Christmas fails. Well, today we're going to have New Year's fails. Plus, I've got some incredible prizes. So for 2021, we're going to start out right. The first prize is we're going to give away a marketing pack. Now, what I want you to do is to focus on your marketing. If you're trying to sell your paintings, this may or may not be important to you. Or if you're trying to grow your business or your income in other ways. So I'm going to give away a marketing pack that includes my entire series of marketing videos, boot camp number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, plus how to quit your full-time job and become a successful full-time artist, and social media secrets revealed, which I did with Lori McNee, and my book, Make More Money Selling Your Art. So I'm going to give that away today. And the way you win that is by making comments. And you can say what you want to win. There's no guarantee, but say what you want to win. Secondly, another marketing pack. This is my art marketing in a box kit, including all the videos. This is a $1,200 value. And the art marketing in a box kit is designed to make you into a local superstar artist, to help you figure out how to get more income more regularly. And it works. I had an artist recently tell me they doubled their income. And so this is art marketing in a box. So I'm going to take it off the market this year pretty soon because I want to reinvent it a little bit. But anyway, this gives you pre-written emails, pre-written postcards and things like that. And those things actually work very well. And we're in a world of social media and everybody thinks they don't work anymore, but they work tremendously well. And so I'm giving that away. And again, that's in the comments. Last but not least, I'm giving away a pack of new releases, some of our most recent new releases from Streamline and Lilladol and Creative Catalyst. Tim Reese, the portrait sketch, fabulous new video. Daniel Sprick, portraits, Russian master portraits with Nikolai Blokhin, the great Russian master. Portraits with Rose Franson. We got a lot of portrait videos lately. Understanding the Effects of Light. This is a landscape and plein air video with Deborah Joy Grosser. And Heads and Hands with William A. Schneider. You will get a digital version of each of these. This is going to give you many enjoyable hours of learning and growing. And these are all absolutely fabulous and some of the top artists in the world. So you can win that today. All right, that's my prizes for 2021. So start making comments and we will pick the winners after the replays today. And then we'll announce the winners tomorrow. What else is going on? Well, I've been kind of combing the internet, trying to find New Year's paintings. A little hard to find, but this is an illustration from New Year's. Here is this is Henry Mosier. It's called New Year's Morning. It looks like Holland. Beautiful old painting. This is child has some New Year's nocturne, nighttime painting in New York City. Look at the tux and the top hat. I've always wanted a top hat. I guess I need to get one of those this year. All right, this one is George Henry Boughton, New Year's Day in New Amsterdam, which New Amsterdam, I suppose, was New York, right? All right, next we have this one here, Richard Ansdell, and it is called The New Year's Gift to His Old Mare Maggie. And then a couple more here. One is John Massey Wright and John Rogers, and this is an illustration, an etching, Old Lang Syne. And then Frederick Orlib, New Year's at Grandfather's. And that's the way it should be, being able to spend New Year's with our family. Well, I'll be spending New Year's with my family today, so I just wanted to drop in briefly. But before we go, I want to give you a couple of things to think about. First off, New Year's failed.
Woo! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Fast! Real fast!
Two, three. Happy birthday!
Morgan, come here and blow.
Mommy.
Good job.
Five,
Two.
one. Christmas Eve! Is that what?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
To you. Hip hip hip, hurrah! Hip hip hip, hurrah! Hip hip hip, hurrah!
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year.
No?
No, just like, okay, Jack, can you tell me how you say Happy New Year in Chinese?
Happy New Year, Coop.
Kellen's reaction there.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Have yourself a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Years. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Oh, Bobby.
Happy New Year!
Ow!
Three, two,
No, let's start.
Happy New Year!
No, you can't do it over. It's over.
No, we have to do it now.
It's over. Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Bella. Doo-doo.
Why did you just do that?
I didn't know your mouth was New me! New year! New me 2015! Oh no.
Okay, enough of the fails. Well, Happy New Year. I wanted to tell you about a couple other things. First off, we oftentimes do resolutions. And I was reading Facebook this morning, and there was a sheet of resolutions that somebody posted. They had about 30 or 40 resolutions on it. I thought, this person is not likely to get all those resolutions done. What you want to do, or at least consider, is do your resolutions and then ask yourself, what are my top 3? If I could conquer even just one of those this year, what would that one thing be, right? Put that as your number 1, then your number 2, and then your number 3. Everything else is great if you want to try and shoot for all of them. But one of the things that is difficult in goal setting is we set too many goals. Now, with my business, I set 3 goals for the year. Now, I have sub goals. I have things I'd also like to get done, but if I can get my top 3 done, it's going to move the needle more than anything else. And that's how goal setting really works. And so you want to think about your top 3 resolutions. All right. Now, one thing I'd like to encourage you, I talked about this yesterday. I want to encourage you to make this the year of encouragement, right? This has been 2020 was such a tough year, and yet we all had some real positive things that came out of it. But this should be the year of encouragement. I was talking to my father this morning, and he was encouraging me and giving me lots of positive feedback. And if I'd say something negative, he'd twist it. He'd say, well, what about this? Think about the positive things. So think about the positives. If you could change just that in your life, if you could say, I'm not going to allow negative thoughts in my brain. I'm not going to say negative thoughts to other people. And I'm going to be encouraging to other people no matter what. It will change your life. Guaranteed. Write it down. Encouragement and positive thoughts. All right. Now, that doesn't have to be one of your resolutions, but that's one of the things that I think will help you a lot. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that some of you have probably already blown your resolutions. It's early on New Year's and you're already past it, right? You wanted to stop something or overeating or stop drinking or, whatever it is, and you've already blown it. So ask yourself, tell yourself, first off, there's still time. Secondly, daily habits drive action, and action is what drives progress, right? So if you have daily action, it'll make a big difference. So if you could just tell yourself, this is what they would teach in something like Alcoholics Anonymous. It's like, you just got to get through 1 hour at a time or 1 day at a time, but take a daily action towards your goal every single day, even a step. Sometimes you take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, but if you don't take that step, you'll never learn that. So take steps forward. The other thing is that I believe 2021 is going to be a phenomenal year. I think it's going to be more phenomenal than anything else. Now, I know we're all concerned about coronavirus. I know we're all concerned about a lot of other things, but today is the biggest day of your life. Now, in affirmations, I do what I call affirmations. I talk to myself, right? And when you're giving yourself affirmations and goals, instead of saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna become a top painter, I'm gonna sell more paintings, I'm gonna, whatever it is. First off, you want to be specific, right? Instead of saying, I'm gonna sell more paintings, you want it to be specific and measurable. I'm going to sell more portrait paintings, or I'm going to sell more landscape paintings, or I'm going to sell more big paintings, 12 by 24 or 48 by whatever. And secondly, you want it to be measurable. I'm going to sell 12 paintings by December 15th, or I'm going to sell 12 paintings by March 1st, whatever the number is, specific and measurable. But take I'm gonna out of your vocabulary and replace it with I am or I have. I'm doing this. So your brain cannot defend against that. If you say I'm gonna do this, your brain isn't engaged. Your subconscious mind isn't engaged. But if you say I have sold 12 paintings this year, or I'm selling 12 paintings this year, you put it into the positive and it'll change everything. So whatever it is you're trying to do, put it in the positive. I am, not I'm gonna. I am. So you have to see yourself in it before it becomes true. One of the things I learned very early in my life, I got disciplined in the 4th grade by Mrs. Burkett. Rest in peace. Mrs. Burkett took me to the principal's office. They slapped my hands because that's what they did back in those days. And they, excuse me, Happy New Year. So they slapped my hands for being a daydreamer. I was always just kind of wandering around daydreaming. I was not paying attention in school. I had a tough time in school. I got horrible grades in school. They told me I was going to be a complete failure. They were wrong. And what I did is I would daydream. I would invent things and I would come up with ideas and I would just sit around and daydream. And, our kids do this and we think it's a bad idea. No, it's a great idea. And daydreaming and envisioning yourself. My son always talks to me about how he's going to be a billionaire. And I have to tell him, think not I'm going to be, think I am. And it will fool your brain. And then what you want to happen will happen. The steps will come. So think in terms of I am and daydream. I dream all the time and I dream things in vivid detail. I dreamed up the plein air convention in vivid detail. I had this idea. I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we got all the painters, plein air painters in the world, are the ones that could make it together, and we would hang out together for 4 or 5 days, and we would paint together for 4 or 5 days, and we'd have multiple stages with the top artists in the world teaching on those stages. I dreamed it in detail. I dreamed about what the stage would look like, where the logos were, who the people were that were on the stage. And when I went to my financial person, I said, I want to do this. She said, Eric, don't do it. You're going to be out of business if you do this. If it fails, it's putting everything at risk. And I said, it's going to work. I had dreamed of an audience full of people. And now this year in Denver, we're going to be doing our 10th in a row. And we get well over 1,000, maybe 1,200 people. We don't know what's going to happen this year, but I think it will be. We will have it. So think positive, be positive, dream in detail. So many things I've dreamed up in detail. Fine Art Connoisseur, Plein Air Magazine, the video business, all these things I dreamed in detail. And so they get implanted in your head first, and then they come to you. Now you have to take steps. You have to take actions. And one of the things that's nice about goal setting is you set that goal, right? You've got the goal of the elephant. Now you've got to eat the elephant one bite at a time. So you take the goal and you say, okay, how long should it take to hit that goal? 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 5 years, 20 years, whatever it is, break it down into less amounts of time, 1 year. And then what am I going to do every month towards that goal? And what am I going to do every week towards that goal? And what am I going to do every day towards that goal? And that will have a very positive impact. So think in terms of breaking your goals down into little pieces, but not I'm gonna, but I am. I'm whatever it is for you. I'm a world famous artist. I'm a billionaire. I'm a driver of a brand new Chevy truck. I'm a driver of a Tesla. Whatever it is in your head. It starts there, and don't let anybody tell you that's nonsense. Now, I've had people tell me that's nonsense, and I also have known people who have no barriers and they just get through it, and they don't have anything special. The only thing they have special is they dream. They dream, they put themselves in the position, and then they find a way. And you just got to never let yourself off the hook. You know, you just got to find a way. I said, I'm going to be there every day during coronavirus, no matter what. Now, here we are 282 days into it. I never anticipated 282 days. And I kind of said to my wife this morning, I was sitting around in my pajamas drinking coffee, and I thought, you know, maybe I'll skip a day. And then I thought, no, I'm not. I told him I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. So anyway, I hope this is helpful for you. Remember that we have prizes for you, big prizes. I'm going to show you again what they are for comments. You can also, if you hit the like button, so on, that's going to be helpful too. But the prizes are, okay. A marketing pack with all my art marketing bootcamp videos. You can get them on DVD or digital if you prefer, and my book. We're going to do a pack of our top selling recent releases. Tim Reese, Dan Sprick, Nikolai Blokhin, Rose Franson, Deborah Joy Grosser, and William Schneider. And we're going to give away Art Marketing in a Box, which is a $1,200 value, which also comes with all the videos. And so that's some big stuff for today. So good day for you to make comments. I would really appreciate it if you would like and you would subscribe on YouTube. That would be great. Or if you just hit the like or the heart button, that helps because other people will see it. I'm here every day at 12 noon, weekdays, and Facebook and YouTube is where you find us, Streamline Art Video. You'll also see us on other platforms, but this is the best way to find us. I want to remind you guys, we have a free gift for you, and a new one is coming up here soon. So get this one before it expires. This is called 97 Amazing Painting Secrets from the World's Best Artist, and it is yours as our gift if you go to 97tips.com. I would last like to just show you this very briefly. This will not last long, I promise.
Join the world for Watercolor Live, the ultimate watercolor learning event, January 27th to 30th. 4 days of online art lessons from top master watercolor artists from around the globe. Learn to paint nature, people, cityscapes, flowers, and more. Become a better artist. Click the link to learn more and get our free ebook, 101 Watercolor Secrets from the Top Masters.
Well, make sure that you sign up for Watercolor Live before January 20th because the price goes up and you don't want to miss out on that. You want to make sure that you get there. And I haven't seen the numbers lately, but we were pushing 1,300 or so by the time that we left for Christmas break. So we're probably well beyond that now, I would imagine. So make sure you sign up for Watercolor Live at watercolorlive.com. Now, today, we are continuing our tradition. Today, we have Bill Davidson, and a great way to start the new year. Landscape Painting Secrets, that'll be a tutorial today at 3 p.m. And remember, we're going to continue this tradition during coronavirus as we're trying to help us, trying to help the artist, and trying to help you. So we're giving discounts on all the videos the day that we run them. So you can get a video discount on this one. You're going to see part of it today. That's Bill Davidson. Also, we're going to announce something brand new in just a day or two, something brand new for 2021, an entirely new project. And Bill Davidson's going to be part of that. So we're pretty cool. Monday's guest is going to be Chris Morrell. You're going to get a chance to see him paint on Monday. And I think that's pretty much all I've got today. So I'm going to head over to the comments and say hello to some folks, and I'll do it offline. But I want to wish you guys a very happy new year. Remember, what I'd like you to do, actually, if you'll do this with me, because I want to get you in the habit. I want you to type something into the comments right now. Everybody who's watching, you got to believe this, but I want you to type this in because this is an affirmation. And by the way, I think this is going to be true. I think today is going to be huge. So your affirmation, type this in. Today is the biggest day of my life. Write it in there. Let's see you guys do it. Today is the biggest day of my life. Now, will it come true? You've got to get your brain in the habit of believing it. What if you wrote it down every single day? Now, I try in the mornings and at night, I try to do a daily routine. I try to do affirmations. When I go to bed at night and when I get up in the morning, I try to think of 2 or 3 or 4 things that I'm grateful for. And I try to get different things every day. And when I'm saying my prayers, I say, I'm grateful for this and for that. And for even the things that are always not always pleasant, I try to find a way to be grateful for them and the lessons that come from them. So I try to write down what I'm grateful for. I try to do affirmations in my head. And I try every time, if I catch myself thinking negatively, I push it out. I just say, that's not like me. That's not me. I'm not thinking that way. I am pushing that out. I reject that idea. And then you start doing positive affirmations. Today is the biggest day of my life. What if you wrote that down every day? Today is the biggest day of my life. You will make it happen. And today is going to be special. Write it down in the comments. Come on. There you go. I see a lot of you doing it. Some of you are not. You're a little like, oh, I don't know. This is a little weird, you know. It's a little woo-woo. Eric's going off the deep end. I get it. But hang with me. I have this friend. His name was Chris. And Chris said, Eric, you got to stop with all the positive thinking stuff. And I said, Chris, it's very effective. I've read, lots of books. There's lots of evidence. There's even psychological proof of it working. There's data behind it that it works. And he said, Eric, that's just complete BS. And you've got special advantages that I don't have. And I thought, no, I may have some special things because of how I grew up in a positive household. But I said, you can do this and you can turn this around. And he's like, no. And he died young. He died miserable. He died broke. He was just not a happy guy. Another friend who we were talking on the phone, and she was telling me about how she was caring for someone that she was really helping. It turned out to be Chris, who ultimately died. And she said, Eric, she said, doing this is, and she used the words, killing me, right? I don't even like to repeat it. I don't want to get it in my head. And I scolded her and I said, Kay, don't use those words. Don't put those words in your head. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference. And she said, oh, Eric, that's complete BS. Well, she died that night. So you've just got to watch what you put in your heads. Watch, everything you put in your head is having an impact on your subconscious mind. Whether it's negative, whether it's positive, what you're paying attention to, what you're watching, what you're believing, all of those things have either a positive or a negative impact on you, and you get to decide. You get to be the filter. And if you catch yourself being negative, push it out. Just push it out. All right. So today is the biggest day of my life, and 2021 is going to be the biggest year of your life. Let's have some positive affirmations. You guys are great. You've been there for me every day, 282 days in a row. You are amazing. We have people tuning in from all over the world. We have people from, I don't know today. I haven't checked the comments today. I love it. Pam says garbage in, garbage out. Yep. If you're watching from some foreign country, tell us where you're watching from. We'd like to know. And you can put that in with your affirmation. Today is the biggest day of my life in, Moscow, or today's the biggest day of my life in Stockholm, or wherever you're watching from. And we need to spread this positivity throughout the world. This has been a tough year. We've got to change the vibe, right? We've all been living in fear. And when you live in fear, and that's why I wanted to be here, is I want you to not live in fear. I want you to push aside. Yeah, you got to be concerned. Yeah, you got to pay attention, but you don't have to destroy your life. You don't have to live in fear. You need to be upbeat and positive no matter what. And you need that for your family too. that's why I've been putting these guests on the show. That's why I've been here every day. I'm trying to keep you upbeat and positive. So to cap it, top 3 resolutions. You don't need 30 of them. Pick one. If only one happens, pick that one and focus on it. Because if you do a little bit on that every day, you'll get it. Daily habits make action. Daily habits drive action, right? Today is the biggest day of my life. Today, you just watch. Today is going to be the biggest day of your life. All right. And I am. See yourself in that position. I am a huge success. I am a big, important painter. I am able to paint anything I can imagine with great skill. Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in your life, I am. All right. And I am taking too much time. So I'm going to say goodbye, say Happy New Year. I will see you again on Monday. We will have the 3 p.m. videos tomorrow and Sunday. And thank you again for being here for me. And we're a one big family. We have an online group called the Streamliners. And a lot of you have joined it. It's not me. It's a couple of you put it together. And Nancy Atherton West started it. And it's just the idea that there was a time when I thought, all right, I've done 2 weeks, so I'm going to drop off of this. They liked the fact that they were together and they were communicating and having people to talk to. So Nancy started a group. And then when I saw that they did that, I thought I better be there for them. So I'll just keep going. Anyway, the group is now up to 1,500 people. Anybody can join. I don't know if there are rules, what the rules are, but I'm sure that if you just ask, you put in the comments you want to join Streamliners, somebody will tell you how. And that way we all kind of stay in touch. And once in a while, I'll go on there and give everybody in the Streamliners group a special deal on something or something that nobody else gets, just because I like to help them out. So Happy New Year. I hope you like my attire. It's actually paint, right? It's splattered paint, and it's very bright, very colorful. And I thought we needed that for today, because today is the biggest day of my life. Bye.